Don't blink, it's your boy. Welcome to Commentary Show. Doing well because I'm having a wonderful day on this 19th of August 2025. Today we're coming in with some great freaking news. And those great freaking news are actually horrible news, but we'll pretend like they're great news. So some of you guys might have noticed lately the quality of the image being filmed is lower. Now, there is a reason as to that. This is the reason as to why. We got a new phone. The new phone itself is not great. I also got this phone. This is the quality. You want that? Not. So we're stuck with a UMIC Note 100 5G, just to name it. And although the quality of the camera is a bit worse, we're still filming. Ultimately speaking, yes, the quality of the camera sucks. Ultimately speaking, yes, I much prefer the old set of content I was doing. But at the same time, I am filming. Okay? I am filming. I am making content. Right now we're doing some behind the scenes stuff. The Rizzler. The Rizzler, baby. So of course I would prefer to have a better quality. Of course I would prefer, but at the same time, is it gonna stop me from making videos? No. And if I'm being honest, financially speaking, we're not doing as well as we were when we bought the phone. So I'm not gonna indebt myself into making content. And I know this is bad, but it's the case. You see, when it comes to making content, right? My parents are always like, yo, you invest too much time in there. I think he is right. The second to think about investing too much money in there, I'm like, no, because I'm not investing money. You know? It is a personal choice. And ultimately speaking, we're going to be doing better. Hopefully sooner than later, but one day we'll be doing better. And then I'll be able to buy a better phone. And for now, it sucks. For now, it's a sad thing. For now, it's not perfect. But you know what? This is quite representative of your life. I'm all about honesty. I'm all about transparency. I'll talk too much. I'll share too much. But this is part of a bigger plan. The bigger plan being as open as possible with my life and what we're going through and things like that, you know? I think it's quite important. I think it's quite important to be. And it sucks. It sucks, yes. The quality of the camera sucks. But at the same time, like I said, we're not going to give up because of that. And I'd rather have a bad quality camera, not giving up, and a good quality camera, but giving up. You know? It's life. It's life. And life itself is kind of not necessarily disastrous, but at the same time, there's room for improvement. We've been making content for 4 years, and a lot of those 4 years were self-development, right? It was taking a person. This channel, when people ask me, what's your channel? I said, this is a life journey of in and out and good and bad and stuff like that, right? But life is not all such a rainbow, right? I want to look at those videos in about 6-7 years and say, my God, the quality is bad. My God, what was going through my mind, right? I want to regret filming those. And I want to look at those videos in 25 years and say, yeah, I remember being broken AF. And how much of a good time it was because we didn't need anything. We didn't need XYZ. We had X and that was enough. There is something quite humbling in the fact that I don't have the best quality of camera. It's a motivation for being smarter with my money, right? I'm a simple guy. When it comes to me, I don't care. Give me food. Give me a good movie. I'm happy, right? I can live very cheaply. But the content is something that makes me even happier than just being happy. And some sacrifice has to be made. And until the sacrifices are made, I am reminded of the poor quality of my life through the poor quality of the content. I could be eating ramen for a month and I'll be happy. Should you do that? No, you shouldn't. So that's pretty much it. Anyway.